Welcome to the coffee club. We hoist our cups and then glug glug. A finer group of friends you will not meet. Coffee Club!
Here we go with a coffee club on a Friday morning, the 17th of November. Where's time gone, man? Josh, we're late November already.
I know it. It seems like if you talk to anybody that is actually helped setting up the McCook Farm and Ranch Expo, you're like, hey, it's Expo Week. They're like, it was Expo Week last week. You know, it just seems like it's just here one day and then back the next, you know?
For the people that put that together, it's really an all year thing anyway. So we're going to be up there broadcasting live today and tomorrow. It opens at 9 o'clock both days. Don't forget that producer's breakfast tomorrow morning also. We got a special coffee club today. We actually have you sitting right by your wife. Yep. Are you okay with that? Because if you say something, no, I'm good. She could actually slug you from there, I'm thinking.
No, I already got slugged for waking up breathing, so I'm fine.
Do we need a safe word?
Probably. We got Haley, Josh, and myself, and then we got Darcy, Cassidy, Terry, and Amanda here today. So thanks for being with us here for Coffee Club. Let's start off talking about the events coming up this next week. You got a bake sale, right? What's going on?
So we have an Adopt a Chaplain bake sale that starts next Tuesday, November 21st, so 2 days before Thanksgiving. So it's perfect timing to come in and get all your goodies that you want for Thanksgiving. We're going to have a bunch of different things like pies, cakes, cinnamon rolls, basically anything that you could imagine that are baked goods will be there. So and then all the proceeds go to the Adopt a Chaplain program, which is a program that they send packages over to soldiers overseas during the holidays that aren't with their families in the holidays. So.
Well, and I cannot stress this enough. Getting there early is a big deal, right, Josh?
Yes, it is.
Well, don't stress it, because then everybody's going to get there early. And then we're going to have to be in the same boat we were last year. This time, we're getting the pie, though.
Well, if you want something specific, you need to be there early. Yeah.
Okay, what time does it open?
8:30. Our doors open at 8:30. That's when we'll start. Yep.
I'm gonna be in line at 8:22.
Hey, what do you think? Let's camp out, dude.
You camp out?
Yeah.
We actually do have people that wait outside the door before 8:30.
Yeah.
So
somebody driving up Norris. What is this, San Francisco?
They must have a really good CD rate.
I know. So, now we make a big deal out of that, but you guys have enough of good things that literally throughout the morning. How long does the sale go itself, Terry?
Well, the main rush goes pretty quickly, you know, like to get your big items. By 10:30, that's really wrapped up, but we'll have a little straggler things, you know, that will last. We usually are wrapped up before noon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what types of things are on the bake sale?
Well, there's going to be lots of cakes, and we talked about some pies. That's always going to be a good one. People are going to fight over those because nobody has to bake them for Thanksgiving then. Mm-hmm. And bread rolls. Those are always been really good, too. But we'll have, like, Czech mixes, and people are really creative. They bring stuff that's kind of off the wall that you wouldn't think of. And, like, you know, just little good individual baggies or big boxes of stuff.
Pepper jellies.
You know, we have had that before.
Yep, I think there's going to be a little bit of jelly, some homemade noodles. So that's a different thing, but something that a lot of people love to buy because they don't have to make it. I'm going to bring salted nut roll bars, so those are delicious.
Mm-hmm. No, those are dibs.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Dibs, right?
We tried to tell Darcy, of course, you know, she's helping to make some of the things that they're, you know, hey, just make an extra pie.
Yeah, they want me, I'm bringing like 10 things, and they want me to bring just 10 things for them, so.
A private bake sale.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I'm at the house and I hear the words,
"Oh, stop.
Don't touch that. That's not for home."
Now, wait a minute. We just went through this same conversation with a pan of Scotcheroos from my house.
No, that was.
And you said, why did you not bring all of them?
Right. Well, because you insinuated that the little bag that you had was all that was left, and you had a whole pan.
How many many times do you make brisket or ribs for somebody else
That's
and
different.
don't? How is that any different?
Because that pays for your Christmas gift.
Oh, jeez.
So the bake sale is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
And what time is it open?
8:30.
8:30.
9 o'clock.
It's 8:30 at M&B on the Bricks in downtown McCook. Amanda Engel also joining us from the McCook Economic Development Corporation. You guys have a big groundbreaking event. It's like a twofer.
Well,
kind of.
So
right?
It was a 2-4. We
Okay.
have kind of a change of plans.
Sure.
We are actually going to only have the groundbreaking at the business park on November 29th at 1:30. We're going to be welcoming Performance Plus, and we're expanding the business park. So this is kind of our kickoff, celebrating some new and exciting things down there. This will be a great opportunity for businesses to come into the community for years to come. Our previous business park is pretty much full. We only have one lot left. So we're really excited for this and excited to see a new business come in and be right on the rail line. So then the housing groundbreaking that was also scheduled for that day, we're going to push that back into December. I don't have a specific date yet, but when I do, we'll push that out to you guys so you can let everybody know. But we're going to be building some duplex houses up on the reservation off of Cheyenne and Seminole, just by Our Savior's Lutheran Church. And you should be seeing some activity up there in a few days. So keep your eyes peeled. It should be really exciting. We feel this is a great opportunity for all ages. It's going to be houses that are for sale, not rent, and it's not restricted on income.
So it's not like somebody's already got this house. I mean, it's going to be open, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. So,
one of the hardest parts about the EDC here in McCook is there's so many behind the scenes things, and there's so many things you can't talk about until it's like, almost ready to open the doors type things. But if you were to, for example, give a hint of how many different projects are you guys kind of working on right now?
I can't even speak for Charlie as to how many projects he's working on, because we're into so many things: housing, business, childcare, helping entrepreneurs. But I would say at least 4 or 5 projects in the works that I'm trying to get to a point that I think 2024 is going to be a really exciting year for the community in a lot of aspects. We're going to have the city pool. That's not us. The city's doing a lot of great things, and then we've got a lot of great things in the works as well.
But that always makes a huge impact on what you're able to offer for prospective businesses and things, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's always, so being part of the chamber board, you kind of get into little conversations and you hear things about what's going on or moving and shaking. And it's always mind-blowing that they're like, oh, yeah, I know we've been working on this project for 6 years, and it's finally, coming to where we can see the day of light on it. And it's just like, really, 6 years? And then, but you have a lot of people that don't know the behind the scenes of it. And, I mean, they're really like fortune tellers, in the future. They can see the future of what's coming. And if you talk to anybody that's a part of the EDC, the Housing Development Chamber, the city, you can really see 5 years out. You wish you could say, hey, in 5 years, this is where we're going to be. But
I still remember the day we broke ground for Valmont. And if you think back about what that has meant for, jobs in our local economy, I mean, it's just, it's huge.
It was transformative for McCook.
It really, absolutely. And so maybe seeing some other things like that on the horizon, that's going to be really important.
Yeah.
So the groundbreaking that you guys are planning 29th, is that right?
Yep, November 29th at 1:30. It'll be just off of Industrial Park Drive.
Yeah.
So that's east of Valmont. There's a big sign that, lists all the businesses that are in the business park. You're in the right spot. Turn right there.
So let me ask, if you went to Lopez, did you go too far?
Nope, that would be the right entrance.
Okay,
so.
There you go. Yep. Stop by and tell them hello.
Yeah, stop and grab a bag of chips.
Yeah, Lopez Service and Repair. I know Louis, he usually is listening to the coffee club on the morning anyway.
Yeah, he already liked our video.
Nice. Free shout out for you, buddy. There you go. So, folks would like to learn more about the EDC as a whole, maybe get involved some way, what does that process look like?
Yeah, feel free to give us a call. Our number is 308-345-1200, and you can speak with Charlie or I. And you're also more than welcome to shoot Charlie or I an email. Our emails are just our names, Amanda at mccookne.org or Charlie at mccookne.org. And you can definitely visit our website at mccookne.org also.
Yeah, you might want to visit the website because 3 flights of stairs.
We're working on it.
There's an elevator.
I'm just saying though, like if they're busy a lot.
Yeah.
So if you just expect to walk 3 flights of stairs to talk to them, you might try to make an appointment.
Right. Exactly.
That would be good. Yeah, we're always in and out of meetings or on the phone and trying to get some stuff happening. So
Amanda from the MEDC here in McCook. Haley, let's go to the weekend poll. What did we decide on for this week?
Okay, our weekend poll is what dish has to be at your Thanksgiving? So like whether it be a family classic that always has to be there or...
So I went through these with my wife last night, and I said you, and she didn't think that was funny.
Trying to get brownie points.
I was. I don't think it worked out. The spirit behind it is, what's the one thing that has to be a part of the Thanksgiving meal? So, let's see. Darcy, why don't you start?
I'm going to just say turkey. I know that's just, most people think that's always there, but it has to be turkey for me. Dark meat or stuffing.
I thought hands down you were going to say dinner roll.
Well, yeah, that too. I just like it all. It all has to be there.
How about you, Cassidy? What do you say?
I think mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah. Okay. Terry?
Dressing. Which is stuffing, just a different location.
All right. Amanda?
I would say pumpkin pie.
Great grandma's butter brickle pie.
Oh, really?
Josh,
He's saying, why haven't we heard about this before?
they want me to try it.
We want you to try to make it.
I have the recipe.
You can do it.
Like this is a family delicacy.
Do you need a pie crust?
Maybe. But
She doesn't
I'm
use a regular
scared-
pie crust, does she?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's all homemade.
You're right.
Yeah. Grandma doesn't cheat.
I didn't know if
And
it
I've
was
been
like,
scared to make it because I know it's not going to be as good. I just know.
Well, I know a really good pie crust maker.
Perfect. That's half the battle, I think, right there.
So you guys get together.
We could do it.
You make the inner.
Okay. All right, Darcy. I'll take you up on that.
So for me, my wife, she said cheesy California mix or blend or California blend with all the vegetables and everything. For me, I don't get my way very often, but it's prime rib.
At Thanksgiving?
Oh, yes.
No.
My grandfather we used to have prime rib at Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know.
Because we eat beef.
Yeah. Well,
That's a different tax bracket.
Yeah, that's a different tax bracket. For me, I think the kingpin of Thanksgiving is the dressing.
Dressing or stuffing?
It's stuffing when you put it in the turk.
I was going to say, you just took one of our
I know.
topics.
They said it twice, so it's just like a lead-in.
Also showing our from our weekend poll online, we had somebody say corn casserole, deviled eggs, pumpkin pie, mashed potatoes and gravy, dressing. Well, there's a lot of the deviled eggs on there. That's a lot.
That's really surprising. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's my Easter for me.
Really?
But my family has deviled eggs at everything.
Yeah.
Same.
If you want to go to our Coyote Country Facebook page, not only can you see the Facebook Live of what's going on in the studio here, but you can also scroll down and find our weekend poll and make your comments known there. All right. Next topic for the Coffee Club this morning is stuffing dressing. We kind of got there. How many people think it's the exact same thing?
It's
Stuffing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing,
I don't care where you put it.
but it's actually called stuffing.
so one person said yesterday that it's stuffing when it's in the box. Like if you make stovetop, that's stuffing. If you make it homemade, then it's dressing.
Oh.
When I was just like asking questions.
I was always heard whether it's inside or outside the bird.
That's what I always said.
But you make it and you call it stuffing and you don't put it in the bird.
It's because I'm Southern.
Is because you make it?
Yes.
So
no, it's because that's what Southern people call it. It's stuffing.
How many people prefer like stovetop? Oh. Am I the only one?
I don't know.
No,
You've never had Josh's.
But
bring me some stuffing. Here's the thing, and part of this is
I'm gonna make you some oyster stuffing.
My wife's grandma. That was the one. This would be a great topic. My wife's grandma, on her dad's side, made dressing, and that was one of the stuffing, dressing, whatever. That it was one of the things that most of the family wished she wouldn't make. It was one of those. And so growing up with my wife and I, and we always preferred stovetop because it wasn't so mushy, I guess.
I thought that's what it tasted like for everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely the best part of the stuffing is the outer edge where it has that little crisp. Mm-hmm.
The corner spot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And a stovetop will do on any given day. But for Thanksgiving, it's got to be homemade.
Got to rub that butter on the outside of the pan, get that nice crunch.
Pour a lot of butter in it.
A lot of butter in it.
Butter sales just went through the roof after local coffee radio show. So our next topic here, this is going to be a fun one too, and it goes like, what improbable things always happen in movies?
So I asked Will this last night, and he gave me a list. He was like, I've thought about this. But mine is, they always have like an insane house, like Father of the Bride. Like their house is just like massive and beautiful and ornate. And then they sell it and he buys it back, without money, like, I don't know. That always gets me.
That's a good one. Who else? Who else got one?
For me, it is that in every action, you think movie, the hero dies, but actually he doesn't. He comes through the explosion with just like a little scratch on his face.
That's right.
That's it.
And don't look back. That's the hardest part.
Oh, mine is always the horror films. So they like walk into danger. Like, no, sorry, I'm turning around and leaving.
Yes.
Yeah, I've always, that's always been one for me. It's like, you're like, don't go in that room. Don't go in that room.
And you're yelling at the TV.
Go in the
room. All right. Doris, Haley?
I don't really have anything. I agree with all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the improbable thing that always happens, and it upsets me to no end. Every time you see a microphone on a movie or a TV, it immediately goes into feedback. You get the little squeal.
I guess
almost
you're
like
the only one that recognizes that.
Yeah.
I have noticed in some like singing movies that their mic is supposed to be wireless.
Yeah.
But you can see the cord end.
So on the back end of these microphones, it's called an XLR connector. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then so you wire in. There's 3 independent wires inside there. And I'll never forget, I was watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade one year. And I don't know if it was NSYNC or somebody like that. But anyway, they're singing, and there's literally somebody had cut the cord like right behind it and thought that it looked like a wireless mic. But if you cut that cord on that mic, you ain't getting nothing out of that. So we knew they were lip syncing.
Can we make this way better?
What's that?
The New York Thanksgiving Parade is filmed way before.
No.
Yes, it is. Parts of it are.
No.
Yes, it is.
It so is. It's not live at all.
I think maybe there's some part that's live, but like the majority of it is
Like the
filmed.
The little balloons are live, right?
No, that's all filmed.
like a lot of the bigger floats are filmed. Yeah.
Wow.
This is like what Josh told us about the hamster the other
I
day.
actually took a tour on a bus in New York City, and they told us that.
Oh.
So, yeah.
See, seems like a secret that you'd take to your grave. Like, no, this is all live.
Yeah.
I got two other improbable things from movies. How about this one? All bombs will be fitted with electronic timing devices and a large red digital display so you know exactly how much time you have before
and you
explode.
always cut the wire at 1 second.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Gotta wait until then.
NCIS Los Angeles, definitely, yeah.
And then also the other nostalgia one is in Hallmark movies.
I knew it. I just knew it.
There's always
a baker.
There's always a baker or a toy maker.
Yeah.
And there's always snow.
Right before the kiss.
When they plant the final kiss.
Yeah.
And it's fake.
And you love it.
And they filmed that months earlier.
Yes.
I'm more jealous than love it.
Other improbable things only from the movies. All grocery shopping involves a purchase of 2 loaves of French bread, which will be placed in an open brown paper bag.
Yes, yeah. They always have that brown paper bag.
Yeah. It's like we wouldn't understand it's a grocery store if not, right?
You people are observant, man.
Yeah.
And the last one here. Television news bulletins contain a story that affects you personally at the precise moment needed. Always. So there you go. Improbable things that happen in the movies. Next topic for the Coffee Club this morning. What's number 1 on your bucket list? Y'all got a bucket list?
Like what we want to do before we die?
Yeah. What's number 1 on your bucket list? Amanda?
I don't know if it's number 1. I don't know what my number 1 would be, but I really want to eat at like a Michelin star restaurant. I really wanted to eat at Favikin. It's this restaurant on Chef's Table, but it's not a thing anymore. So
it's not a thing anymore?
I don't believe so. Will and I looked, so
that's too bad.
Yeah.
So what did you call it? What style restaurant?
Like a Michelin star restaurant. But that was Favikin, a specific restaurant. It was on the show Chef's Table. If you ever just like to look at pretty food, watch it. It's awesome.
Do they give you enough that you're going to not need a cheeseburger on the way home, or?
No, probably not.
No.
It's experiential.
But along those lines, there is this, it's the most expensive buffet, and it's in Las Vegas. It's $99 a person, but it's all you can eat, and they have like Wagyu steak, lobster, crab legs.
Yeah.
It's everything.
I'm trying to remember the name of the place we went. We went to the Twin Cities in Minnesota, and it was one of them Brazilian, where they bring it out on the sword or whatever.
And it's kind of like Olive Garden with the cheese.
Yeah.
And they're like, how much meat do you want? And they just sit there and shave it off
Hit me again. Yeah. So, Haley, how about you? What's number 1 on the bucket list?
Well, I had already crossed off my number 1, which was skydiving. I did that. So now I would say at the top of my list is to go hunt a bear.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I get on a bear with her.
Remind me not to go into the woods with you.
Well, at least don't take your shirt off, because you are hairy.
I stand up tall,
It is a visual that only so many people are lucky to see.
That's right.
But yes, I would love to go to Canada and hunt
a bear.
Big black bear.
Wow.
That would be good. Josh, what's number 1 on your list?
Well, I mean, for me, it would be swim with sharks.
Like in the cage?
Yeah, but I want like 5 20-footers, great whites around me.
Really?
That's what I want.
No, he doesn't even want a cage. He just wants to free swim with them.
I would free swim.
He thinks he's not going to get eaten alive.
Take me.
That's the way you want to go.
Lived his life at 32. He's ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, my.
Well, I don't know if that's what I want to do right now. I don't want to die right now by sharks.
Dars, what's number 1 on your bucket list?
I always say that I would love to like go skydiving or like parasailing or something like that. I don't know. I think that would be really cool. It'd just be a thrill, or like, jump off a bridge and go bungee jumping, something like that. But
for me, skydiving, yes, I'd do that. Parajumping or parasailing,
yeah.
Probably not. I've seen way too many, America's Funniest Home Videos.
Terry's done it.
It never works out well.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's very calm, and peaceful. You just float above.
Yeah, I think that
Very
would be really
gentle.
cool.
He wants to do the squirrel suit.
Yes, actually, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
no.
You know, it's like skydiving, but you put on this little wingsuit thing. Little wingsuit thing, and I would so want to do that.
The landing would be the part that would get me.
Well, you know,
That might not go well.
I just feel like I'm a fighter jet now. That'd be cool. No, good.
And he complains about stuff aching already.
Oh, stop.
I really
From time to time. All right, who else isn't gone? Cassie.
So mine, I don't know if it's my number one, but I'm going to say it just because it'll tick Darcy off. But going to a T-Swift concert.
Are you a Swiftie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Oh, gosh, there's too many. She,
Teardrops on my guitar.
we'll go with that one.
Old school.
Yeah.
Taylor.
She's got a lot of good ones, though. So you just have to respect. You got to respect what she's doing, though.
With Travis Kelce.
Joshua.
I can't get on that whole train.
What she's done for the
They're
NFL.
gonna crash and burn.
Yeah.
If they get married, it's fine.
They're not gonna get married.
Fake.
Yeah.
She just
Agreed.
seems so fake.
She's a robot.
But
Don't-
she is,
don't-
you know,
don't crush her
those
dreams.
songs,
Right.
I just have to sing, and I catch myself. I'm like, why are
See?
you singing?
It's the Taylor Swift effect.
But it's like the early songs before she was.
You need to
pop
calm
music.
down.
Terry, what's on your bucket list?
There's a place in Iceland that have these glass igloos that you can stay in and you can watch the Northern Lights.
So you like stay the night, like an Airbnb
Yes.
thing?
I want to see the Northern Lights, yeah.
Oh, I seen vice versa. There's a place that you can stay, but your room is underwater.
Yes.
Oh.
Same thing. Same
know
thing.
if
It's
I
like
could
a
do that.
glass top,
You can see
Yeah.
the fish.
and there's sharks over the top.
That could be like you're diving with the sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In luxury.
Yeah.
And there's a sign on there that says, "Do not tap glass," and you do, and then cracks or whatever. Yeah.
Shouldn't bring it if it's not for everybody.
Amanda, what's on your bucket list? What's number one up there?
Me?
Quite a guy.
She already said it.
Yeah.
Oh, she
that's
did.
right.
Yours?
Oh, what's
Yeah,
mine?
what's yours?
Well, my wife had asked, actually, I asked her this, and she said, "Well, duh, go to Hawaii." And I said, "Well, sweetheart, I gave you full chance on any place you wanted to go for a vacation a couple years, and you chose Florida over Hawaii. And I even asked you." And she said, "Yes, but I really wanted Florida that year." I think so she could hold this over me. I don't know.
She gets
go
2
back.
trips out then.
Yeah, yeah. For me, my number one bucket list would probably be running sound for a major artist. Now, I'm going to do some name dropping here, and it's a bigger deal for me than most people, but I've run sound for Ricochet, Kentucky Headhunters. I've run sound for Michael Peterson, personally, and some other big names.
Who are they?
Stop
I didn't know
that.
any of those.
I knew Ricochet.
Michael Peterson, he was big in the 90s. He was actually number one male country vocalist in 98, I think it was. And
I knew who you're talking about.
Rushlow Harris, which Tim Rushlow, he was from Little Texas. They did a duo for a while. So I've had some cool opportunities to run for some of those bands, but that would be fun to be able to do that for an A-list or somewhere.
Like the Blue Man group.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
You know what? I'll
do
give you
it.
that. That would be part of the list. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't blame you.
That would be
Cassie will
one.
go carry your bags for you.
Yeah. So that's what's on your bucket list? A fun topic for Coffee Club.
I think another one for mine too. This is weird, but you ever seen like at rap concerts the people do the sign language? Like I would love to go to a rap concert and just stand right in front of them and just watch them the whole time because they get more into it than the rappers.
Yeah, they do.
The facial expressions have to match the
Yeah.
signs. They do. Something's lost in translation there. Mm-hmm. If you worked at the circus, what would be your job? Amanda, you got to go first on this one.
So I asked Will this last night, and he said I'd be the bearded lady.
The bearded lady?
And I was like, that is rude.
William!
I know. I said,
come on.
We're a lion tamer.
Lion tamer?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. With the whip and all?
Yeah.
How about you, Terry?
Flashy outfit.
Tightrope walker.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. On the high wire.
Yeah, as long as there's a good net.
All right, Cassidy.
Probably, definitely being with the tigers and the lions and stuff. But I still remember in McCook when they had that pop-up circus.
Yeah.
And that's where my fear of clowns came from. So I remember my grandma having to
You and Josh have that in
Yeah.
common, yeah?
escort me out because I was screaming.
I punched the clown.
Still to this day, he's afraid of clowns.
Oh, yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darcy.
I don't really remember ever going to a circus, so I think this is a thing, but I twirled a baton when I was younger, and so a baton twirler, like on an elephant or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
I could definitely do that with the fire. That'd be fun.
My mom was a baton twirler.
Yeah.
Could you ever do the multiple batons?
No.
Yeah.
No. One was my limit.
Yeah. All right, Josh, if you were in the circus, what would your job be?
Taking tickets.
Really?
I would totally be the announcer.
No.
No, that'd be Seth.
Yeah.
That'd be Seth.
Hello, good evening.
No, all that stuff is too high in the air for me. I don't. Yeah. I'd be the monkey trainer,
Yeah.
you could say.
Haley?
Definitely the lion tamer. Yeah.
Everybody wants to play with lions.
And ask Siegfried and Roy what happened to that.
Right? Didn't work out in the end. I would probably be the ringmaster or the one clown that drives the car.
I just had that thought too, the clown car.
Yeah, the clown car, definitely.
For you or for him?
Oh, no. I mean, just in general, I kind of forgot that was a thing in circuses, but thinking about the cartoons and then driving around.
I guess, it would be hilarious if you and it'd be like basically our car now.
The little HHR.
When you and I are in the front seat together.
Yeah. It's like Grape Ape here, So, let's see. I think we got time for games here. We better do the last topic before games. What part of your job do you wish you could automate? Darcy.
For me, social media is a huge thing and takes up a lot of time. And so I kind of just wish that when we did an activity, it would just automatically post to social media. And
Right.
there you go.
Yep.
That'd be
Then it's
cool.
done.
Yeah. How about you, Cassidy?
I don't know. When I saw that one, I didn't know what I would automate. There's a lot of different things that I think in my job would be nice to be automated. So, yeah. What?
Like counting your money, like balancing, just like
yeah, that would be nice.
so-
So, if you put it in your drawer, it automatically.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of time, but
No.
it's just like an extra thing.
Well, and I'm sure the people who work out of my drawer would appreciate that because I tend to just put it
Throw
in
it in.
there and
It's
then.
a mess.
How about you, Terry?
File maintenance.
File maintenance?
Yeah.
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 Data
Reports.
integrity.
I don't have to do reports anymore, but looking at reports every morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Amanda?
I would say filing emails, which I know that you can automate, but I'm too lazy to set it up. So automating my emails.
Josh, what part of your job do you wish you could automate?
The coffee making.
Yeah. See, he's automated my coffee making because it's almost always ready here. And that in true form, and I say this with absolute sincerity, Josh is a servant when it comes to coffee making. He takes that on, does an amazing job. Every morning my coffee's ready, and I do appreciate it. Thank you.
That's just because I'm a friend.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it looks rude if I just get my coffee.
Yeah. Well, regardless, my coffee's always
And trust
ready
me,
when I get here.
Sometimes my mood is about there, where I just want to get my coffee, sit down, do my thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I always pour him a cup of coffee.
It's always ready. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a little touching. Haley, which part of your job do you wish this is dangerous.
Jesse.
I know. which part of your job do you wish you could automate?
Jesse.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I am definitely the hardest. I am definitely the hardest part of her job. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the broadcast orders.
Yeah.
Those, especially when it comes to annual time.
Oh yeah.
Those are. They take forever.
They do. And to be honest, her position automated that for me. To be honest.
This position automated everything for you.
Yeah, not wrong. And you're very good at it. Thank you.
So what else in your job can you automate if you automated everything else?
For me, it is removing of duplicates. And
What?
okay. So I know this is not going to mean a lot to a lot of people, but like, for example, there's so many areas in my life where I have like 10 versions of the same thing. You know, audio files. I have like multiple versions of the same thing because they ended up in different folders and everything. So just removing duplicates would be huge for me. Even back to my personal DJ service, I may have 15 exact copy versions of Thunderstruck, but they're in so many different folders or whatever, but it would be cool to remove the duplicates.
Well, y'all know what my next job is.
Get on
Fantastic.
that.
I know. It's game time here from the Coyote Country SNOOZEBUSTER Coffee Club. We got a couple of fun ones here today. Spy the lie to start. I'm going to give you 3 stats. One of them is a lie. The other 2 are actual truths. Okay? So here we go. 60 Minutes was originally shown on Tuesday night, not Sunday night. Or is it's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open?
Oh, no.
Or is it, while Earth is in the 5th largest planet in our solar system, it has the tallest mountain?
So you can sneeze with your eyes open. It's just not recommended.
Yeah, your eyeballs pop out.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a different planet that has higher mountains than what we have. We just haven't explored them yet.
Well, that we know of. Yeah. Who else? What do you think the lie is, Darce?
The alien activity. Say Mars.
Mars.
Okay. Anybody else? Anything?
I'm going to agree with Josh.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to 60 Minutes.
6 minutes. Josh is pretty good at these. Yeah, Mars actually has the tallest mountain in the solar system that we know of. Mm-hmm. So Josh is right. Mm-hmm. Breakfast bingo. How's it work, Josh?
He left that open yesterday, by the way.
Oh, I left my web page open? No more answers from you.
That was the only one I seen.
Okay. All right. Breakfast bingo. Here we go.
First one starts with a B. Second one, I-N-G-O.
So, Darcy, you go first. To block out light when you sleep, you need a...
Bed? What?
To block out light when you sleep, you need a...
What starts with a B? A blindfold?
Blindfold.
Okay.
Yes. Cassidy, when kids are unable to wait for something, they are...
Ooh, this is me.
Irritable?
I'll accept that, but I was looking for impatient, but
Okay,
yeah.
that too.
Irritable is probably more accurate.
My 2-year-old is pretty irritable.
Yeah. Terry, you're up. Okay. A source of energy and a type of bomb.
Nuclear.
Yeah. Amanda, you do what with mouthwash?
Gargle.
Gargle. And Haley, something you consider to be really dirty or nasty is what? I think Terry's got it.
With an O?
I do.
Yep. Terry's got it. What is it?
Okay, go for it.
Obscene.
Obscene.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Got a couple more before birthdays and anniversaries. By the way, if you want to start letting us know about birthdays, call those in 345-5598. This is called Pick the Worst. According to surveys, which is worse? Mullets or beer guts?
Mullets.
Mullets, everybody? Okay. 51% to 49 said mullets. Which is worse, according to the survey? Your significant other dumps you or your boss fires you? Which is worse?
Dumping.
Firing.
Dumping by about 4%, 52-48. Okay, pick the worst.
I can't get fired, but I can get dumped.
You can always.
Either's an option.
Pick the worst. Sitting next to a very smelly person on a plane who keeps sneezing.
Or you don't even have to say the sneezing part.
That's the worst right there.
Or sitting next to a very heavy person on a plane who takes up a good portion of your seat.
Well, I'm that guy, so I'm going to go the opposite.
Yeah.
What if they were hiccuping? What if it was me on a plane hiccuping the entire flight?
Then I would wish I was right by the side door that I could push you out.
Joshua!
Push me out? Why don't you just jump?
Depends, is there sharks at the water?
Pick the worst. Eating 52 hard-boiled eggs or 52 hot dogs?
Eggs.
Probably the eggs.
Hot dogs.
Can you imagine what that would be like if you ate that many eggs?
Afterwards.
You would smell for days.
That was not good.
Joey Chestnut is like, lunch or supper? So there's pick the worst here. A couple others for let's settle this. Is tomato a fruit? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. It
Yeah.
has seeds.
Here's another fun one. Is it ta-da or da-ta?
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Should you put milk in tea?
What?
You're
No.
British. The British?
Yeah, the British do. They do.
They put milk in their tea?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
I mean, I'd try it. I'm not going to say no.
Like a London fog, isn't that
Yeah.
black tea and Earl Grey and milk?
Earl Grey.
A little
Darn Earl
leche
Grey.
and
Again.
tea.
Yeah. Oh, nice. It's Spanish.
The only thing I like in my
Bueno.
tea is sugar.
I see what you did there. I got one more here. Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody that's a no? Who's a no?
Someone said no.
No?
No.
Pineapple, Canadian bacon, Cassidy. You're all sorts of
No,
messed
so
up.
You're messed up.
you guys need to have a pizza party and listen to T Swift and watch Hallmark.
Yes.
No.
It is 7:51. Let's move on to our birthdays here on 105.3 Coyote Country. Birthdays and anniversaries for today through the weekend. And what does everybody have?
We had a couple that were called in. John Martinez has he turns 13 today. Freya Hopkins turns 3 today. And then I have a birthday for Michaela Payton and Sienna Cole.
Very good. Josh, any other birthdays for you?
I got Wyatt Latta turns 8 from Binkelman. That was called in. Richard McLean has a birthday. Brent Heitman, Annette Grun has a birthday. And Junior Dunn has a birthday.
My list includes Tim Nelms. Went to school with him many years ago. He turns 47 years old today. Did you say Brent Hyman?
Yep.
Catherine Haddock's got a birthday from over, I think, Hitchcock County way. Sienna Cole also with a birthday. How about weekend birthdays?
I have a birthday for today that people might like. And he's on my friends list. Dijon Gomes. Remember him? Wide
Yep.
receiver, right?
Yep.
From the Huskers?
Yeah.
I don't know why he's my friend, but he is.
Because you met him in college.
I think we may have been, whatever.
There's a story there.
I was going to say, there can't be. I think that's the story we all want to
We
hear.
were
right now.
together since high school. There's no story there.
Andrew Wright's got a weekend birthday. Jamie Keene, Mackenzie Weimers, Cliff Huffs. Linda Redden's got a birthday this weekend from Over the Hub. Bruce Crosby. Adam Wolford, one of our favorites, reoccurring guests here on the Coffee Club, has got a birthday. Dallas McKellips, Brandon Pritchett. Also Kelly Heisel, Paige Wolcott, Reed Loop, and Janae Solomon.
And then the voice of your ag network, Monty James, has a birthday.
Oh, this weekend?
Yep.
Okay. So we got to pick a nice little prize sponsor person. Here we go.
A donut from Sainers. I ice cream from the Scoop, sandwich from Jimmy John's, and Coca-Cola.
All right, who gets all those cool prizes?
Brant Heitman.
Okay. Come by the radio station, pick them all up, and you have to share with your sister.
What?
I said you have to share with your sister.
Brant does?
Yeah.
Why? It's his birthday.
I know. Just because it's a nice thing to do.
Turns the big 4-0.
Oh, my goodness. How's that even possible? Let's move on to the celebrity birthdays. The famous people list here. It's everybody against Josh. I'll shout out a name. You tell me why they are famous. Sarah Harding.
Skater.
She was a pop singer many years ago.
Where can I see the picture?
Jonathan Ross.
He's an actor.
TV show host. Rock Hudson.
Actor.
Can you tell me anything that he was in?
He was an older actor. I mean,
Yeah. Let's see.
Jesse, can you tell us?
The Mystery Show, Macmillan and Wife. I don't know.
Which one did you remember watching as a kid?
Neither one of them. Never saw that. How about Gordon Lightfoot?
Actor?
Actor.
He was a pop singer from yesteryear. Not a great list today.
Those are terrible.
Martin Swords. How do you pronounce it? Swordsey or?
Martin Sorcey? He's a rapper or a
He's
director.
not.
Director.
He's a rapper. Yeah. Not in those glasses. He's not. Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Goodfellas, The Departed. It's probably his biggest movies. Tom Ellis.
Actor.
EastEnders. He was also on Fox's Lucifer. Danny DeVito.
actor. Taxi.
Taxi was the big one. Yeah.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yep.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. LA Confidential. And wasn't he Penguin?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he was Matilda's dad.
Yep. And he was in Mars Attacks. Check tomorrow real quick and see if anybody famous. Oh,
Did he not say Rachel McAdams?
I don't know.
Did he? What was she on?
You
there?
can't. Yeah.
who's that?
Rachel McAdams.
She's almost
The Notebook.
Like seriously, the Notebook.
one of the best actresses.
What is this notebook you speak of?
Don't even.
don't act like you
Don't
ain't seen it.
even.
He has seen it. He read the book.
Tomorrow there is one Owen Wilson.
Come on, stop, please. It's embarrassing.
He's got a birthday. Going to be 54 years old. Can you name any movies?
Cars.
Wedding Crasher.
Yeah, Wedding Crasher.
Yeah, Cars.
Wild Wild West.
The one with J-Lo, that Marry Me.
Yes, that was a good one.
You say all those and don't pick Night at the Museum.
Oh, that's right. He was the
Have we
little
even
cowboy.
ever watched it?
The Little Cowboy. You've never watched that?
I don't think we.
I think
You have to watch
I
Night
think
at the
we
Museum.
did. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We don't
Dordell
watch
would
much
like it.
movies.
The dinosaurs.
Night at the Museum.
Oh,
Is there
yeah,
two?
that's right.
How many?
Yes.
2, 3?
2.
At least
You
two.
got one more and you become
for
Rambo.
Also, anybody else famous this weekend? David Ortiz has got a birthday this weekend.
Baseball player.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. All right. That concludes our celebrity birthday.
That looks like an older version of
Scott Frost. I'd say literally what I
Oh
was
my
thinking.
gosh, it does.
Peter Schmeichel or something like. He's a soccer player. Yeah.
Huh.
You know, maybe he reinvented himself after the tenure at the Huskers. He's playing soccer.
Changed
now.
his name and
Oh, also Kelly, Megyn Kelly's got a birthday this weekend. She's going to be 52 years old.
journalist.
Yep.
Yeah. She was at Fox for a long time. Went to, I want to say ABC, was it? And now, or NBC. NBC. And I'm not sure that she's still there, actually. So, well, just before 8 o'clock Central Time, I do want to say thanks to the gals for coming in today. Amanda, remind people about your groundbreaking coming up.
Yeah, Business Park groundbreaking, November 29th, 1:30 p.m. Going to be welcoming Performance Plus and celebrating the expansion of the business park. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Okay. And for you gals, coming up on Tuesday is going to be the bake sale, right?
Yep. Tuesday the 21st, 2 days before Thanksgiving. So perfect timing to get your Thanksgiving goodies. Make sure to be there at 8:30 because things sell fast.
And this is right in the lobby of M&B, right in downtown McCook, right?
Yep. Right in the front doors.
All proceeds go to Adopt a Chaplain.
Okay. Folks want to learn a little bit more about that. How do they do that?
I think you have a link on Facebook or something. You have you posted on Facebook the Adopt a Chaplain?
Not a link to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just basically a program that we send packages to soldiers who are overseas during the holidays and are able to be with their family during that time. So
very good. Well, that's going to wrap up the coffee club for this morning. Then we're heading up to the McCook Farm and Ranch Expo here coming for the next 2 days.
That's right. Exciting. It's here. There's food up there. There's vendors galore. Every different type of the ag industry is going to be up there. Plus, there's also home decor vendors. So, I mean, there's a little bit of stuff for everybody. Clothing, jewelry is going to be there.
Yeah.
My husband told me this morning there's going to be a coffee bar up there.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Coffee Club is adjourned, and we will reconvene at the fairgrounds.
I think maybe it's the same one that was at the Junktoberfest thingy.
Okay.
Let's
with
do
the
it.
junk.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to try it.
On our way now. 8 o'clock Central Time. That is Coffee Club for Friday morning, November 17th.